All this food is for me. I'm smashing it all. This is my biggest meal ever. Stay tuned to the end and see how much I finished.
Hello everyone, Chris here, Old Guy Eats, and I am at the Golden Corral. I understand this buffet is pretty good, and this place is packed. From what I've heard, it seems to be the most popular buffet in the US. So I'm going to get in there. This will be more of like a mukbang style video, but I'm going to get in there and see what I can eat.
This buffet is huge. They have a tremendous selection. Hot roast, meatloaf, taco bar. They've got nachos and potatoes and enchiladas. Giant salad bar, giant dessert bar. They've got their fried foods, their burgers, including fresh made steaks. They've got a selection for everybody and a ton of variety. If you want a variety and an all-you-can-eat buffet, this would be a place to go. Am I making you hungry yet?
All right, I'm in Golden Corral. I've got my first round of foods. I've got 5 plates here. They all look pretty good. So on this plate, I've got broccoli, meatloaf, some onion rings, some fried catfish, and some other fish and rice. Not quite sure what that is, but sure it will be good. I've got some enchiladas and green beans, mac and cheese, and a taco. On this plate, I've got a piece of fried chicken, some pasta, some hush puppies, and a roll. Here I've got some hot roast, mashed potatoes, and it was a Chinese dish on rice, so I wanted to try that as well. And then this one is a bunch of fruit, potato salad, a pickle, and a standard salad. All of this looks great. I can't wait to dig in. I'm excited. Today's going to be more of a mukbang style video. Should be good. It's been about a year since I've been to a Golden Corral, and probably 20 years before that. My recollection was last year it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. And so I'm back. I'm ready to dig in. All right. All looks good. Now I just got to figure out what I'm going to dig into first. I think the hot roast is in front of me. Mashed potatoes, Chinese. It'll be the easiest to eat right now. No time limit. I'm just here to eat. All right, Chinese are pretty good.
Although I said Chinese, in hindsight, I think it was bourbon chicken over rice.
Now, last time I was here, I didn't get a steak. And, kind of on the fence. I'll probably get one today just to see what they're like. I don't have high expectations, but hopefully I'll be pleasantly surprised. Pot roast was pretty good too.
As you can see, in filling these plates, my goal was to make sure that these plates were really full.
All right, first plate's down. So far, so good. Happy with that. Let's go to fish before it gets cold.
After all, some foods are good cold. Fish, on the other hand, is not one of them.
Broccoli is one of my favorite vegetables. So good.
Although broccoli is one of my favorites. I love most vegetables.
Assuming this is fried catfish. Now, the last Golden Corral I was at was out in California. And one of the best things I thought that I had there was actually their meatloaf. Of all things, meatloaf. Not one of those things I eat very often. So one of the things when I sat down here, all good. When I sat down at the table, there was another table of ladies, really nice, next to me. Before I even finished sitting down and getting all my food, you know, one of them told me they already subscribed to my YouTube channel. That was a win. Everything was there too. My first plate with the pot roast, it was actually a little better. The fried catfish was pretty good. The meatloaf was really good. Onion rings were cold. They weren't that great. I'm bland. Let's see, I'm going to save the fruit and the salad for last because that's cold and I don't have to worry about that. Take on the taco and enchilada while they're still hopefully warm. I think the taco's been sitting here too long because half the shell is really soggy from everything that's in it. The other half is still crunchy. See how that's go. Guess I eat it more like a tostada because half of it dissolved with it sitting here for a while on its side. Now, personally, I like my green beans kind of al dente, still a little texture to them. These are really mush, pretty mush. Don't get me wrong, still good. I knew that before I got them. But not my preference. Downside is, came here because I saw a special that said they have baby back ribs and wings right now, but I didn't see either of those out.
As it turns out, the wings and ribs are available weekdays after 4 p.m. Bummer.
Can't go wrong with mac and cheese. I'm gonna take that back if you can. The enchilada I let sit here a little too long. I can see the cheese is already congealed on here. Doesn't appear to be very hot. Next time, I won't get 5 plates at a time back and forth waiting for things to cool down.
Turns out it was a cheese enchilada.
Like I said, cold stuff last. Go for the pasta and the chicken. And I guess they're hush puppies. Still a little doughy inside. Even though the outside's crisp, I'm not sure that they were cooked quite enough. Flavor's actually good though.
Hush puppies really did turn out really good. I actually went back for more of them.
I'll put all my bonelings on one plate, figure out at the end how much I actually ate. Not really sure why I got the roll. Seemed like the thing to get because it was there, but I don't usually eat a bunch of breads. Hush puppies, on the other hand, these are really good. I know I already said that. I didn't get butter or anything for this either. Bummer. Okay. Actually has plenty of butter on it. So far, so good. Everything, all that I want to eat was less than 20 bucks too.
Golden Corral is America's favorite buffet because it really is a good value. All of this for less than 20 bucks.
All right, last plate, salad and fruit. I love salad.
Don't get me wrong, I love fruit too.
See if I can prevent them from taking my plates. I have a stack of plates at the end.
Salad's one of those things that I eat every night. I never seem to get tired of it.
So today I went with a honey mustard dressing. Normally I usually go with a vinaigrette. They didn't have the dressings labeled, and so I picked one. Potato salad's pretty good too. Ooh, I saw the table next to me with a bunch of desserts. They're definitely in my future today. Canned pears, canned peaches.
Although the canned fruits are good, I really do prefer fresh fruits.
With fresh cantaloupe and honeydew. Fresh peaches are definitely better. One of the things I actually eat a lot for snacks at night, instead of ice cream or anything like that, I actually buy frozen peaches and eat them frozen. They're really good like that. If you haven't tried it, really good. Salads and fruit are a staple in my diet every day.
Can't go wrong with fruit. It's actually one of the best parts of the buffet, but it's fresh fruit. What can I say? So as I finish up this plate of fruit, this finishes off, I think, my 5th plate of food. I will be going back for more. In between all this, I've also weighed all of the food with the plates. At the very end of this, I will actually weigh all of the plates and everything on it to compare it out.
First 5 plates done. All right. The next round of food is back. This round I got a steak, medium rare. We'll see how that turns out. With a couple more hush puppies, a couple more pieces of the fried catfish, and they had some bacon out, so I grabbed some bacon. I got another piece of meatloaf. They had chicken and dumplings. I got some, roasted potatoes, some carrots, a sweet potato casserole, and what looks like a piece of cornbread. And then I saw Josh at the salad bar recently. Ate lots of coleslaw, so I saw just some coleslaw up there. I saw some macaroni salad. I got some more broccoli, and I decided I'm going to try a piece of pizza as well. There was a little girl up there getting some pizza, and she told me that the pizza was really good, so we'll see. Before it gets cold, steak's going first. Next, I'm going to show you. It's actually cooked a pretty good medium rare. And seasoned decently too. It's actually better than I expected. That's a pleasant surprise.
Although the steak really isn't a very good cut of meat, they did a great job of cooking it. It's cooked to a near perfect medium rare. It's actually a pretty good steak.
All right. Like I said earlier, the steak, I was actually pleasantly surprised. It was better than I expected it to be. And it was cooked well. They cooked the steak well, not well done. It was medium rare. They did a good job cooking it. Magical pigs. I saw a post this morning. I think it was a guy named Eli. The dessert stomach is real. So no matter how full you get, when it comes time to dessert, stomach stretches and makes more room. I'm not worried about having room for dessert. It'll be there.
I know you've all experienced the dessert stomach. Always room.
All right, next plate down. minus the bristle. And what the chicken and dumplings is like. Didn't actually see that the first time around. It's okay, not seasoned very well.
It definitely needed some pepper. But really, thinking about chicken and dumplings, I think they're always fairly bland. It's just kind of a bland dish.
It's a very, very moist cornbread. It is not dry whatsoever. Used to cornbread being a lot drier than this. And unlike a box mix, this actually has real pieces of corn in it. Nice.
Cornbread's actually really good. I'd have that again here.
Feel like it's Thanksgiving with sweet potato casserole. I mean, who doesn't look forward to the foods for Thanksgiving every year?
The feast at Thanksgiving, it just makes it one of the best holidays of the year. I always look forward to it.
Next one's down. Pizza and the broccoli are warm. The macaroni salad and the coleslaw are cold. Not coleslaw. It's a seafood salad. Definitely going to be time for some desserts after this.
Unfortunately, this seafood salad, it really is probably one of the worst things that I've had here today. Everything has been pretty good. A few things a little bland, but not bad. The seafood salad, I'm just not a fan.
I'm not sure what I think of the seafood salad. I'm sure it's mostly a bunch of fake crab meat. Alright, I'm not a fan. So, one thing I don't know if I'm going to eat. Pizza's pretty bland, but most of it is dough.
After I took my first bite, it kind of brought back memories of about a year ago when I had the pizza at the Golden Corral. Thick crust, really doughy pizza that probably wasn't cooked enough, and so it was kind of a soft, spongy, doughy. Didn't have very much sauce on it. The cheese was fine, but overall it's just a doughy pizza that was bland.
That little bit. I wasn't a fan. Alright, so 8 plates. Now it's time for desserts.
I've been weighing the plates with the food along the way, and afterwards I'll weigh out the stack of plates and all of the scraps that are left on them, kind of zero it out and see what I got for a total.
This go round's dessert. I got some chocolate dipped strawberries, some apple cobbler, a bread pudding, a slice of apple pie, and a chocolate vanilla swirl ice cream with a strawberry topping. dig into the desserts. Go with chocolate covered strawberries first. Definitely can't go wrong with them.
Again, it's the dessert stomach. There's always room for dessert.
It's more like a custardy bread pudding.
With all of these desserts, chocolate covered strawberries are always good. You can't go wrong there. The apple cobbler was really good. The bread pudding was probably a little sweeter than I would have preferred. Still good. The apple pie, unfortunately, was a little bland from an apple pie standpoint. I usually love apple pie, but this one didn't have as much flavor. Ice cream, looking forward to this.
Last but not least, ice cream.
So I kind of wrap up the ice cream. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a challenge to me to see how much I can eat, and it's also more of a mukbang style video. Hope you enjoy these as well. Wanted to say thank you to the Golden Corral and my server. He was great. He checked on me all the time, just kind of at a distance to see how I was doing. Thumbs up. He didn't take my plates. He came over to me on the side as I was getting more things, telling me if I need anything, get them. He did a great job. I really appreciate him.
I think after eating all of that other food and having the ice cream at the end, the ice cream wouldn't feel so cold. But it does.
And one more thing, stay tuned till the end. I will have the total weight of the food that I ate on the screen. I surprised myself. Thank you very much.
Right. All right. With that, I think I'm going to call it quits. We got 9 plates and a bowl, and I will have the total in 1 sec. All right, I think I'm going to call it quits there. Pleasantly surprised. Overall, everything was pretty good. A couple things were fairly bland, but I was pretty happy with what I had here. I think I got a pretty good sampling. The desserts were almost all pretty good. The apple pie was fairly bland, but the rest of them were really good. Overall, like I said, happy with my visit. I probably wouldn't say that this is the best buffet. I think it's America's favorite buffet, maybe because they have them all over the country. And I will say, what you get here for the value that you pay, you know, the value is definitely here. Less than 20 bucks for all this. Super huge variety of different foods. In general, you know, it's pretty good here. So I understand why people like coming here. Steak was much better than I expected it to be as well. Overall, I ate 8.9 pounds of food. It was a lot. This was a big meal for me today. Certainly happy with what I ate. If you like these videos, please like and subscribe. And with that, I think I'm out of here. Y'all have a great day.